Hello guys, in this video we are dealing with a pretty nasty problem on my car. The fan decided to stop working. As you can see, absolutely no sound from it, and it's doing this only when there's lots of moisture in the air and stuff like that. When it's the air outside is dry, it's working almost normally. It dips in revs from times to times, but it's working. So for this I need to take everything out from the glove box. As you can see, I have a CD changer, so I need to also take that thing out and remove the whole glove box. Obviously I will try to bring a little more light into this video, but I'm just starting now. So let's do this. say in the end. Okay, so I'm inside now. This has oil here because I did my best to try and put some oil in the first bearing, hopefully to get it fixed, but it was not enough clearly. As you can see, it's spinning not too easy. So yeah, let me try and open this case and get to the other bearing and see what we get there. Hopefully I don't need to buy another one. I'm thinking that here there are some clips, but I'm not really sure how they work. Okay, the only viable way of doing this is to put your knife in that edge and lift this thing up and pry it out. That's the best thing I could do. Obviously this is on the other hand, so yeah, it's gonna be way trickier. You need to put your knife in here, lift it up and make sure this goes out. It's beyond stupid. It's beyond stupid, honestly. Obviously I'm afraid of not cutting myself this time. Okay, the knife is in. Probably can't see anything here. And I'm starting to try and pry it apart. And it's out. And it is out. Finally it's out. As you can see, the oil that I put in reached everywhere, but not in the place where it should have reached, the most important one. But weirdly enough, this thing still seems to be spinning almost normally, so I have no clue. But I'm going to give it lots of contact cleaner and then oil the bearings. That's the best thing that I can do at the moment. Just wanted to show you what got out of this motor with some contact cleaner and some WD-40. And now I'm just letting it drip, and then I'm going to put it on some towels and then give it a good clean. I also took out the fan controller, looking really dirty. I'm going to open it up, see what's inside and give it a good clean. The contacts seem good anyway, at least. If you need some numbers, you can find them here, although my hands are quite shaky at the moment. It's looking quite good inside, so I have no reason to think that this has anything to do with our problem. Only the outside it's looking really bad. But I'm still going to give it a good clean, and hopefully at least it looks better. The motor is as clean as it will ever get, and I started to oil up the bearings. First this one, I just filled this with oil, and I'm just going to play with it until my patience wears thin, and then I'm going to do the same at the other end, but it's gonna be quite tricky because we have this in front of it. You could actually open up this whole motor. I'm thinking here you can see this plastic, hopefully that one longer, probably that one, and on the other side there is another similar one, and if you open those up, I'm thinking that this plastic cover will come out and you can open up the motor, but I don't think it's necessary in my case. I can oil up the bearings even like this. If this will not work, then that is what it's required, but hopefully it will work. It's not perfect, but it's way better than what it was. I've cleaned the inside of the plastic cover with some wet tissues. Look what I got from it. It was really dirty. So now let's start putting this thing back in. As you can see, it's dripping just a little bit of oil, which is not a huge issue. And the top one is not oiled already, only the lower one, but I can feel it working better already. So hopefully this was a fix, but that remains to be seen. To put it in, you can see these two plastics, they need to go on top of the white silicone or rubber, whatever it is. So that's in place. Now make sure the wires go in and come on top of it with the old with the other cover. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, it's becoming a bit late. Make sure you hold it in place so it can clip while it's in the correct position. Okay, both clips in. Now put back in these little metals. Let me show you. Maybe you didn't see the first one. I'm guessing it doesn't really matter which side is which. Just put one side in and then push it and it will clip. And that's partially it. And I need to oil now that one over there, which is not going to be easy, but I'm going to do my best. Some oil might get to where it shouldn't be. At this point, being this late, I don't really care anymore. I will do my best, but in the end, what happens, happens. Okay, first batch of oil, or how you might want to call it, is in the correct position. Second one also in the correct position. So I might be succeeding in the end. I have no clue, sorry about this fast moving. I have no clue if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm putting the oil directly on top of the bearing. And I'm going to put a little bit more here because this is the bearing that's directly exposed to the elements. I'm going to turn the motor around and put some from the other side also. Okay, that is full. Now again I'm going to play with this thing for a bit of time, even pulling on it to try and put that oil inside the bearing. And after that I will go in the car and do everything that I did until now in reverse, and for you probably it will be just starting it up and seeing if it works or not. Okay, it's all finished. Now let's see. Probably you can already hear the fan. That's all that it's giving me without the motor on. Let's turn on the motor. And let's see now. Okay, that's lots and lots and lots of air. So yeah, that was it. It just needed cleaning and greasing, a little bit of oil, and it's all good. So what can I say, guys? Thank you very much for watching. Like the video, check out my other videos, subscribe, and see you in the next one. Bye.